Good evening, guys, gals, non-binary pals. Happy Pride Month. So we've got an amazing programme for you this evening. A really broad selection of films, a little bit of everything. Documentary, music video, narrative shorts from all over the world, and some right here in Mansfield too.
I absolutely love the culture that is being celebrated in Mansfield. I often take myself off to London or something, so it's good to have it here. But all of the films have been so varied. They've been brilliant. They've been an absolute brilliant watch.
I've really enjoyed all of the films tonight. Just looking at the different perspectives of each film, it's really opened my eyes. So if it's opened my eyes as someone as a queer person, then I would really just advise anyone else to come along to Mansfield Town Festival. Honestly, just if you're open-minded, just come along and just enjoy it.
I've really enjoyed it. I think it's really important that these kind of events come to Mansfield. I often travel out to Nottingham for these sorts of events, or Sheffield, so it's really refreshing to have something local that's cultural and interesting, and just something a bit different from Mansfield, really. It was great to see the person behind the film, and that was my favourite film actually as well. It stirred up a lot of emotion. I work in care myself, so it kind of really hit home, and I just thought it was really nice to get to know the person and the ideas behind it. It was really interesting, it was really engaging. And I just thought it just kind of brought the room together a little bit after sitting in silence watching the film. It was nice to have that Q&A where we all interacted together.
We're from Chesterfield, and we just thought we'd come along just to see what the films were all about, and just see what we're going off in Mansfield. They're absolutely fantastic, really nice group of people, and to anybody out there really, just give it a go and come along.
Absolutely, go for it.
It was nice to have such a broad spectrum of film, like different lengths, different genres, and they were all really good but in their own way. So yeah, I didn't know what to expect really coming into it, but I've really enjoyed it. The director was really engaging, and everybody, I think, was really thinking about what he was saying, and he brought up some really interesting points, and not just about his film, but like the importance of the different film festivals and the community aspect as well.
They are very thought-provoking films. Some you like, some you don't like, but if you don't try them, you don't know.
No.
And it certainly gave me a lot of thought for the world, never mind the gay community and all these communities. It's the world that's got the problem, and it's the world that's got...
Yeah, I love G-Flat. I love Richard Wilson, and I thought his portrayal of somebody who'd had a stroke, couldn't do what he wanted to do, you know, with his cello, couldn't play the cello.
I thought it was an excellent event. It provided representation within the community that we desperately needed. As someone who's also part of the community myself, I thought it was an excellent event. It was extremely educational and informative. I thought it was just an incredible event that got everybody from different backgrounds together to see what the LGBT community can bring to the storytelling screen.
Really quite broad, emotional, funny, becomes true to home. It just opens your eyes, doesn't it? It really is a sense of community. G-Flat was really personal for me, I think. The score in it was just absolutely, it was really emotional. And it was apparent, because the older that you are, you do become older, and you might not have a network because you don't kind of follow the general consensus of being heterosexual, so you don't have that massive group of family.
Each film was just, they each had a difference. They're all so different, but each one was so poignant in its own way. There wasn't really a film person, and it kind of opened my eyes a bit, and I find it is the kind of thing now where I would seek it out actively, because it's really fascinating. And like I said, because it was kind of like something I really wasn't interested in, but then it's like, wow, this actually could be a lifelong interest now.